Time for baseball now on the show as we give you. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Villar. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Jonathan.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped straight up. But this will land untouched. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And there's one away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, and if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. He's averaging over an RBI game over his last 10. And I'll tell you what, that's being a total difference maker. It seems like every time he has a runner on base, he's relaxed. He understands what he's trying to do, and he's driving most of it in. Very dangerous right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
That is third.
Now at the plate, Donald Jones. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
1-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. Pitch is popped up, and Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Andrew Kashner will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Here it comes, 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Soft grounder left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Stepping up now, Yolmer Sanchez. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's 1 for 5. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Now Abreu connects deep to left. And that one is gone. It's a solo home run for Jose Abreu. 8th home run on the season for him. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, We always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So here's Daniel Ponka now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder, Cashner, or just Cash for short. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Here's Chris Davis now, head-to-head against Nova. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Okay, guys, here's how the Southsiders are lining up on D today. And let's take a look at catcher Wellington Castillo, putting the digits down, massaging this pitching staff through the game, and one of the above-average arms when guys try to steal on him.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, and 21 driven in. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Batting second.
So stepping in, Trey Mancini, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Cordell is there, and that's the 3rd out. Orioles leave 1. They're down 1-0. Here's Yonder Alonso as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2. The 1-2. This one's down to third. Nunez is up with it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play.
Third baseman, Moncada.
A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Yoan Moncada. Cashner into his motion. Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
This is in the air to left field. Moving under it, Mancini. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And here's Renato Nunez, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Line to the right side, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping up now, Jace Peterson, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. He'll try again. 1-2. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he pops it up, and that's in there. Base hit.
He beat it. Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits, and that's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Into the box now, Walter Oka, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Garcia back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. He's set. The 0-1. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Peterson on second. VR at first. 2 out in the inning. A bouncer up the middle. Anderson scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Orioles strand a couple. It remains 1-0.
Leading off for the White Sox.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. Set to deliver the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The 1-2. Struck him out.
Batting 9, the right fielder.
At the plate, Ryan Cordell. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Here's another 0-2. Rolled slowly down the 3rd baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Oka is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Riding into the box, Leury Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a 2nd time right here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence. that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. In now for the O's, Johnny Bench. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. Cordell sprinting after it on the warning track. He makes the catch. Into the box, Jose Bautista hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And Bautista has a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Digging in, Renato Nunez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Riding in once again, Yolmer Sanchez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Oka moves over, makes the play, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will back next. No balls and a strike to count. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. A ball and 2 strikes now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Up next for Chicago, Daniel Polka. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that down in order go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
1-0.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jace Peterson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. 2-0 now. Got him fishing for that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Moncada on the move. He's there and records the first out. Coming to the plate now, Walter Oka. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Oka.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. Peterson stands at first with 1 out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runner goes. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Misses, ball 2.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Second baseman, Donald.
Stepping into the box, Donald Jones. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Garcia retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief. Striding forward now is the DH, Yonder Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Bench over to his left. 1 out.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. No balls and 1 strike. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, that's just the case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
count now, a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike.
2-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this is another one of those cases, D-World, not how many, but how many can you score? Lots of traffic.
100%, Dan. It's not about batting average in this league anymore. It's about OPS. It's about driving runs in at the end of the day, and they got to find a way. And they're doing that right now. They got the lead.
Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Right fielder, Ryan.
Ready now, Ryan Cordell. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Here's the 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone. Hit down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well. Ready once again, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort.
And he will get there to make the running play. And so here's the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Sanchez is there, in time to first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder,
So digging in now, Jose Bautista. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hopped up. And no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. Digging in, Trey Mancini, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Mancini.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
In now, Renato Nunez as he sends it on the ground to first. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Orioles strand a couple. Need to get it going. Now to the plate, Daniel Palka. He'll begin things here against Andrew Kashner.
The left fielder.
First
Daniel
offering on its way.
Palka.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a big swing by Alonso, and he connects. This one is carrying well, and it's gone.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2, wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Wellington
Now
Castillo becomes out number 2 this inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1-1, here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Mancini is in pursuit. Around first, digging for 2. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double. And he is in there.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Standing in now, Tim Anderson, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. In now, Jace Peterson, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The center fielder.
Now at the plate, Walter Polka, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Into the box, Donald Jones, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Jones is hitting over .330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that.
It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. And he will beat the throw, safe at the plate, and they're on the board. It's a 6-1 game now.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
And this is popped up near second base. Sanchez waits on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 3.
Standing in, Johnny Bench. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Cordell moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank
Your
you.
attention,
Jeffrey
please.
Ramirez gets
Now
the
pitching
call from
for
the
the
pen to
Orioles.
take over on the mound and
Number
start the
32,
home seventh.
Jeffrey Ramirez.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And he lays off for ball one.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-1 the count. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The center fielder,
So the
number
lineup
28.
flips over and digging in. Leury Garcia, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. 0-1 the count. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. 2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Bautista. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the seventh. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Kelvin Herrera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 41, Kelvin.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista. Past meetings with Kelvin Herrera. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. He's taken him deep once. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini.
Trey Mancini.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping up to the plate, Renato Nunez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fastball well outside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Skied into very shallow right. Cordell is there, and he'll put it away to retire the shot. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The first baseman.
No balls and 1 strike. Sharp ground ball to third. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit. Ready now for the White Sox. Daniel Palka. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit. That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone, and when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there. And the reason he's working away so much.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Wellington Castillo comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and a step on first himself for the out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And it's 1-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Tim Anderson would be next. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It is now 8-1. Settling in now, Jace Peterson starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Palka is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jonathan Villar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out to left. Palka on the move, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Into the box now, Walter Oka, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery. This is line to left. Is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Digging in, Donald Jones. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Shin high, that's taken for a ball. VR leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he fouls this one off. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Shot toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And this ought to plate a couple as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the White Sox have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. It seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-3 tonight. The Palos jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Ivan Nova takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Andrew Kashner struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney.